Hi everyone, happy Monday. So hey, I wanted to come on here because I just received my new makeup. And I was really excited about trying this. I have not tried this before, literally just got it. And I'm excited to try this with you. I saw another fellow Pomifera partner mention this brand. She actually put it on in a video as well. And excuse me, I was just immediately drawn to it, and I wanted to just see for myself how it was going to look on my skin. So it's called Trini London. It's out of England. It has this really cute bubble wrap bag that you could put your product in. But the neat thing is it's literally like stackable pots, and you can just snap them on like this. So that's it. That's your makeup. Okay. And you can just throw them in this bag. Really cute bag. I actually like it. But the first thing I wanted to try with you is what they are calling Miracle Blur. And I don't know if you've ever had any other like blurring makeup. So like a BB blur. I use this and I actually really like this. I'm not really sure why it says tester on there. That's so bizarre. Anyway, I can't even see what the name of this is. Excuse me. These are called Old Eyes. Oh, La Roche-Posay. Of course, that's why I like it. But it is the it's the BB blur, and I really like that because it does blur, which is obviously what you want to do in some areas, but it's not heavy. It just kind of like melts into your skin. So this from Trini London is called Miracle Blur, and it's cream-based, as you can imagine. And this is my first time using this, so I don't even know if I'm doing it right, but we're going to figure it out. So it's kind of like pasty, I guess. And so, okay, so I'll kind of zoom in here. So you can see I got a little bit of like these like frown lines right here. And you're supposed to really just kind of pat them in, almost kind of like you're doing a filler, like you would if you're painting a house and you need to fill some cracks. You just kind of pat it in, and then I guess once you put your makeup on, it will help blur out those cracks. Okay, I can kind of see this one's gone, but maybe I don't have enough on my finger to do this one. So again, it's just kind of like pasty, like putty, and you just kind of tap that in. Here's my my tried and true lines here. Again, I'm sure it's not going to blur everything, and nor do you want it to. You don't want to have this like perfect looking canvas of a face, but you just want to kind of camouflage as much as you can. Okay, I guess that looks like it worked. Here, this is the area that bothers me the most on my face. I'm okay with all of the other imperfections that I have, but this right here, these wrinkles, these pout lines here, they bother the heck out of me. My Pomifera is definitely helping plump this area up. This area was really bad before I used Pomifera, but it is definitely kind of plumping it up. But I really want to see what this Miracle Blur does. I'm also looking in another mirror here, so. Now again, you don't want to erase all of your imperfections, because you know what? That tells a story about you. I fully believe that. But that doesn't mean you can't kind of camouflage a little bit as best you can. I know. I'll have to give it a whirl once I put on my makeup. It'll be the determining factor. I mean, it does look like it's helping a little bit. This is a pretty deep wrinkle there that I'm not really sure. Over time, I'm sure Palmafera will help that, but right now, that's pretty deep. So, okay, it does look like it helped a little bit. So that was kind of like the big things I wanted to try. And actually this, I'm not even sure if this is going to work. This really, I don't even know what this is, to be honest with you. I don't know if you could see it, but you can see it's kind of, it's like indented a little bit. And I really don't honestly even know what that is from. But let's try it. Let's see what happens. I don't think that's gonna cover because it's pretty, like I said, it's pretty indented. And to be honest with you, I don't know. I don't mind it. It is what it is, right? I mean, it is what it is. You're working with what you got, what God gave you. And again, maybe you just blurred it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Looks like it worked. Again, first time using it, so I'm sure I'll be able to play with it a little bit more. But the other thing I wanted to really, I was excited about trying, and I'm going to actually use my my sponge to do this. I'm going to put a little bit here and then kind of just tap it in, is the Trini London De-Stress Primer. So it's like a serum primer. Hold on. Let me actually read to you what it is before I say something that's not true. So hold on. Yes, so gotta always have these bad boys with you, but it is the Trini London De-Stress Primer. Is this serum? It's a tinted serum, so it's not technically a makeup per se. It's really kind of a skincare. And I've already applied all of my Palmafera this morning, so that's already soaked in real nicely. So like I said, I'm gonna try this. I'm using the color Lucy. And from my gathering, what it does is it just kind of really vanishes into your skin because it's slightly tinted. And again, it is a serum. So let's try this. So I'm going to use a little pump. I don't even know how much of it you need. I don't know. We're going to figure this out together. I'm going to use my sponge. Okay. Let's see. I might need a little bit more up here. Okay, and now I am just going to go and tap this in. Again, I might need to use more. I don't know. I don't know. We're going to figure it out as we go. Now, I'm just going to put it on my hand. It'll probably be easier. Quicker and easier. So let's just see. All right. So, again, you can see how it's just... Let's get this out. I'm just tapping, so I'm not pulling on my skin. And yeah, it looks like it is blending in really nicely. Again, it's not going to be a full coverage, so if that's what you're looking for, if that's what you need, it's not that. And again, I have worked really hard to get my skin to where I'm comfortable with it without a lot of makeup because of my Palmafera. And so I don't really want to, I don't want to cover things up. I don't want to, you know, color correcting, a little camouflage here and there is fine, but I don't want to just stand here and, you know, cover my face up completely because I don't really like that anymore. You know, the one thing that I'm learning, I'm going to put a little bit here. And a little bit here. You know, as I'm getting older, I just don't like the full coverage when, you know, it's probably one of those things where people think because you are getting older, you want to cover up. And it's not true, because if you put a lot of makeup on mature skin, especially a powder makeup, no less, it is going to highlight and accentuate the lines, the fine lines. So I just don't put that much on. So that is all tapped in. And I think I got some of that Miracle Blur on my lips. And so that is tapped in, and I don't mind it. I mean, like I said, it's very sheer. It's not a full coverage, but it's enough to put a little color to my face if I wanted to just wear this without putting any more makeup on, which I don't really want to do at this point. So sorry, I have an eyelash. I don't mind it. I think it's nice. It still lets, the beauty of 55 show through without, what am I trying to say? Without making it look like, you're 55. You know what I'm saying? I just like the fact that it's also a serum, and it's also helping with the fine lines and the plumping of the skin. So yeah, I don't mind it. Okay, so now the other thing I'm excited about trying is this Tarte Shape Glow Wand, and it's a concealer. It's got it's light coverage. It's not that really dark. Okay, wait, what was the other? This was the other Tarte one. I don't even know if you can see a difference, but you probably can. This was just the regular Tarte tape, Shape tape, the concealer. You could almost even see how thick it is. This is the Glow Wand. It is called Shape Tape Glow Wand, and it's going to be a little bit more transparent, like a little bit more, it's not going to be like full coverage again. It's going to be just very illuminating, I guess, to the eye area. I've not tried this, so here we go. What color am I using? All right. What does it say? A light? A light? I don't know. So let's see what happens. So I have some pretty deep set eyes here, and I usually try to put something here just to kind of, I'm going to dab a little there and a little, right, oop, might have been too much. Okay, and I'm not sure about the color because, got to figure things out as you go. All right, let's see. I'm going to go back to my sponge and just tap things in. And again, it's not going to be full coverage. And again, with more mature skin, you don't want that heavy caked on concealer look. And it's got a little bit of illumination in it, which I like. I think you can even see it. Here's the illumination. But it's not like you don't need any more illumination, illuminator, if you know what I'm saying. And I have a lot even from Saint that I used to use. But yeah, I don't mind that. I mean, it's still got, still can see some of my dark circles, which quite honestly are doing much better with Pomifera. Holy smokes, people probably thought I never slept or something was wrong with me, because I had such thin skin here, and the vitamin C brightening, my hyaluronic acid is just really, really helping this area, my eye area. Okay, so I don't mind this. I think this is pretty nice. And I actually like contour. I never used contour before I started with Saint. So I wanted to try this. This is from Trini London again, and this one is called Serena. Really pretty. And I think there's only 3 different shades of this. Don't mark me on that, but I think there's 3 different shades. So this is like kind of like the light to medium. And let's just put it on Put it on with our finger and see what happens. So again, it's cream based. So you want to just find that cheekbone and you want to go right underneath it when you start to contour and try to go up a little bit. And I don't come all the way out here because for mature women, you want to stay high. You want to give that illusion that everything is going upwards. Probably come out a little bit more on the side. Okay, that went on pretty smoothly. So I'm going to use my detail brush from Saint. And again, with any kind of blush or contour, you want to go up, okay? Because you want to give the illusion of it going up. And this is actually really nice. You go up towards the hairline. You can even go right here on the temple just to kind of warm that up, because again, when you get it, I already have hair, so I'm not going to do a lot. But when you're getting older, your temples get more deep set there, and so you can warm them up by bringing your contour up there. That's actually really pretty. I like that. Okay, so again, you're just going to go upward and just, lightly fan it out. Again, to not have a harsh line. And you want to go up, you can take a little bit and warm up that temple area. It's actually really pretty. You can even see that illuminating wand, the glow wand from Tarte. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty. This is, again, this is really pretty. I like that a lot. Very, very, not harsh at all, but enough. I love the color of it. Love it. And so that's the Trini London Serena Contour. Now I am going to go to my blush brush from Saint. And I'm going to get this color Katrina. I think this is really pretty. I don't even have makeup on yet, like eyeshadow, but I'm just going to keep going with my face. So let's see. So this is again cream based. Just tap a little bit in here. And again, more mature skin, you want to stay high. You want to stay high on the cheekbone. How pretty is that? How pretty is that? Oh my gosh, everything is just blending so nicely. Blends seriously like butter. It really does. It blends so nicely. Oh, I can't even believe how nicely this blends. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. I'll have to take some pictures because sometimes my lighting on videos is not good. But holy smokes, man, it is pretty. I love it. I really love this illuminating glow wand because it just really, wait till I put my eyeshadow on. How pretty. Okay, and you can actually even use this as like a lip color. Oh, wow, I don't even know if you can see it. It's such a pretty plum, light plum color. It's so pretty. I really like this. Everything is going on so, and actually some of that Miracle Blur did kind of blur this out a little bit, so that did work. It did a pretty nice job up here too. But look at how pretty that is. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, so natural looking. I mean, honestly, you don't need a lot of makeup. You just don't. You just don't. I mean, you can just use a little bit and it's just enough to still bring some color to your face. And I think that is so, so, so pretty. Okay, so this is the Trini London. This is the Katrina. I don't know what it's called, lip and cheek. That's what I'm calling it for my safe days. Hold on, got to get the girls out here. Oh, Flush Blush. So anyway, it's so pretty, and that's, I don't even have any eyeshadow on, so yeah. I'll do some eyeshadow later, and then I'll take a picture. But I just really wanted to try this Trini London, and I'm very impressed with it. I like it a lot.